Hey guys, it's Rob and thanks for tuning in. Well, this is the week. On Saturday, it will be the 1 year anniversary of this blog, and we are going to be having a little shindig over at one of the bloggies' houses, and we're thinking of doing something that maybe we can share with you. Not too sure yet exactly, but we will let you know as soon as we know what we're doing. Maybe you can come on and chat with us for a bit and all that cool stuff. So look forward to that soon. It'll be on, we'll picture we put it on like Facebook, Twitter, the blog, and everything so that you know exactly what's happening and what's going on with that. So over the last few days, I have been watching the first three Star Wars movies. So I mean, episode 1 to 3, and I've kind of, I mean, I'd seen them, maybe half a dozen times before or more, but I wanted to go into them with kind of a new mindset this time. Try to keep an open mind. Try not to get bogged down by all the bad things and all the things that people say about them, why they're such bad movies. And actually, when I looked at them a second time in a fresher thought, I saw that maybe some of the criticisms that people have of them aren't as justified as they could be. I mean, I'll preface this by saying that yeah, they're poor movies. They're not great movies, especially compared to the other three. However, some of the criticisms that people say are that George took some of his original storytelling ideas out of them. And I found that's not necessarily true. I mean, a lot of the basic elements of the original three movies were in there. I mean, every movie starts off with a space scene. There's a lot of cheesy dialogue in both of them, both new three and old three. There's big battles. There's landscape. Often when they move to a new planet, there's a big landscape view or something like that, which immediately establishes that they're on a new planet. So a lot of those cinematography and also, I guess, writing devices and stuff are the same. Another thing that's very similar in the movies, in the three sets of movies, is that George Lucas used a lot of mythology and stories and stuff from human history. He was a big reader of Joseph Campbell, Hero of a Thousand Faces, which I should have grabbed my copy to show you that book. In fact, there's even an edition of it out there that's like all about kind of Star Wars related. So the subnotes all talk about how Star Wars is related to that. And he did that in these new three trilogies as well as in the old ones. For example, you see that Qui-Gon Jinn had to die so that Obi-Wan could, become the new master, the new person, right? Just like we see Obi-Wan has to die so Luke can ascend. That's an idea that Campbell talks about there, and we see that throughout mythology. Another common thing that we see in myth is divine birth or virgin birth or all of those sort of things. We see that with Anakin. And there's many other ones too that are in there. There's a lot of dichotomy between good and evil and archetypical females and all these sort of things are found in those three movies, and that's something that was dominant and was very important to the last three, the old three. Another thing that George did this in this movie, and I think maybe that's why people my generation and older don't like them anymore, is that he was very smart. He saw that he needed to hook a new generation of fans to Star Wars. People like us will go to them anyways, even if we think they're poor movies, and we'll buy the DVDs and we'll buy the Blu-rays and we'll watch them a dozen times because we love Star Wars. We love seeing that story put together. And you'll hear people at the time grump about how they're bad movies, but yet they'll still watch them and they'll still watch them more than once. So George knew that a base was clearly established already, so he had to hook a new generation of people to Star Wars. And that's why you see in episode 1, and even in 2 and 3, it's more child oriented. It's more child or maybe even early teenager oriented. It's very goofy. I mean, it's lighter in the first one and much darker in the third one as his fans grew up. Just like J.K. Rowling did with the Harry Potter books. So this was something that Lucas purposely had in mind. And in fact, if you talk to children today, I'm ranging children from 5 to 10, 12 even. It's clones, it's General Grievous, it's Count Dooku, it's Anakin Skywalker, it's all these things. They don't talk necessarily unless they've their parents older and they've had them watch the other ones. But they talk about this because this is the generation they grew up with. This is the Star Wars they grew up with. So though we may say that they're bad because they have that childish element in them, it's brilliant on Lucas's part to get that new people, that new generation hooked on Star Wars. So again, just to kind of wrap it up there, although I think that they're still not nearly as good as the original three, I believe that they are better films than I maybe myself first gave them credit for, and what other people have given them credit for. I would almost say that they progress. That 1 is better than 2, and 2 is better than 3. 3 is better than 4, and 4 is better than 5, etc., etc. 1 and 2 I might flip, and 5 and 6 I might flip, kind of, it's give or take, but there seems to be almost a progression there. Onto a completely different subject now. I was watching someone else's blog, a video blog, and they talked about the new Skyrim trailer. So it's about a 20-minute or so video divided up at least into 3 parts on YouTube, and it is amazing. It's kind of like a full demo, so they show you how all your talents and skills are learned, how your weapons are used, some of the battles you might be in, and it looks amazing. So every item that you get is unique, and when you pull it up on your inventory, you can see like a 3D model of it. So like, let's say you find a piece of salmon in a restaurant or a tavern or whatever. You can actually see the 3D model of it turn around. Your swords, your shields are all the same. Essentially, I don't want to give too much away because I definitely want you to go watch it. You have like kind of 2 hands which you can use things. So you could have like a spell and a sword in one hand, or 2 spells together make a bigger spell. And the graphics on it look amazing. I mean, they kind of redid everything. I've posted it on the blog. I will post a link in this videocast to the blog where they are. Definitely check it out. The game looks absolutely amazing, and I cannot wait to get that. And I'm really hoping that my computer is able to run it, because I'd rather play it on computer than on PS3. Alright, well, to wrap up today's little video blog here, I thought maybe a Star Wars question was in order, and this one's pretty simple. I don't think I've ever done it before, but of the 6 movies, which one is your favorite? Let me know either here by Facebook or Twitter or down below in the comments section. Click the little like button, because that helps us all so much. And yeah, let us know what your favorite Star Wars is, in a couple weeks from now or whatever. I'll let you know what mine is. Alright, well, until we talk again, maybe this weekend with our anniversary, so say we all.